Hello, hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. How are you today? This is a smoke scrying reading for you. And I'm going to use this brand new stick that has fresh energy to channel a message from spirit while I see the smoke, while I see the fire, and see what's the energy like. Okay? So let's get right to it. Set your intention with me and let's do this. Sishmech i vendreskar. The smoke is very flowy. Shor osmozen zoch. The smell is amazing, by the way. For those of you who are extrasensory through the nose, if you can smell this, it smells incredible. So the smoke is beautiful. You have a very beautiful energy about you, even the smell. I don't know why the other sticks don't smell like this, even though they're the same. But this one just have this kind of flavor about it. So you have this beautiful energy. This is the representation of your energy. But the fire turns off right away. It seems like you're going through some hard time in your life. You're going through some tough times and they really make you feel down. They make you feel stressed out. And these are life problems, worldly problems. See, it's already turned off. Even the smoke disappears right away. These problems make you stressed out and you're giving them too much importance. I understand that life can be very tough because life is full of suffering, unfortunately, but you're focusing too much on these unnecessary things that, yes, they do present a problem for you. They are problematic, but they are unnecessary. This can come in the form of you stressing out about, as an example, you stressing out about why your kids is not having a good grades at school. Something like that. That's not something that needs to be stressed out about. Taking this example and moving forward with it, if your kid have good grades at school, that's great. If not, that's also great. Life moves on. It's not the end of the world. The world is not gonna crumble apart. Because a lot of these stressful situations, humans create for themselves out of thin air. If you can manifest a stressful situation out of thin air, why not use that energy and manifest something more beautiful in your life? But humans want to control everything and they want to have this sense of perfection for their lives. And they forget to understand that life is not supposed to be perfect. You know, when you have this zoomed out view of nature or like a drone view, everything looks perfect, right? It looks like a painting. It looks like it's drawn perfectly. But the more you zoom in, the more you go closer, you start seeing the imperfections. You start seeing that the trees are not really, they don't have really straight lines, and that the plants, they're all mixed up with each other, and that there's like so much going on. So the more you zoom in, you start to see the beautiful imperfections of nature and of life. But then when you zoom out, it looks like a painting. It looks like a drawing. So the same in your life, you should let go of trying to fix these small things, because these small things are what make life like a painting. If you see it holistically from the outside, then life becomes like a painting. But if you try to go to these tiny details, that will eventually make you stress out. These details will stress you out. If you start going to them and have them manifest in the way you desire, then you're going to get a lot of stress in your life. The reason why you have this kind of personality, or why you're struggling with this, is because in your past life, you were a king, you were a queen. And compared to normal people, things were going your way because you had a lot of power. You were a powerful king, you were a powerful queen. People were executing your orders. They were doing what you asked them to do without asking questions. And it just seemed like in that past life, it seemed like you had things under control. It seemed like life was under your control, but it wasn't. It was just your path. It was what you were meant to experience in that lifetime. It was your destiny, if you will. But you thought of it as you controlling life. You thought that you were the one that controls everything in life. So this stems from there, and in this lifetime, you still have that behavior. You still have those traits. They followed you in this lifetime. But Spirit is telling you, you are here to get rid of them. You're here to work on yourself and get rid of these traits that will only cause you stress and problems and dramatic circumstances. Because that status of the queen and the king, you don't have it in this lifetime. Want it or not, you don't have it. How many kings even are there in the world right now? You can count them, right? But yes, you have a beautiful energy. You have that king or queen energy within you. Use it for something positive. Use it to manifest your dreams, to manifest your goals. And these goals can inspire other people as well. They can help other people as well. It's not about focusing on useless details like what many humans do. Because when you start focusing on these useless details, like, oh, my kids didn't have good grades, then not only you're stressing yourself out, but you're stressing out your kid. But also, when that stress accumulates over time, over the years, it manifests as an illness in your body. It can manifest as something very bad, like a cancer, or it can manifest as an autoimmune disease, which doesn't have a cure, and you don't want that to happen in your life. That's not something you want. But unfortunately, a lot of human beings get caught up in these kind of energies. Another example is, why is it raining today? I was planning to go to the beach. I was planning to go there, but it's raining. That means I can't go. And they will stress out about it. Maybe some people start even fighting and arguing out of thin air, just like that, because things didn't go their way. No. It's raining maybe because the universe was preventing you from having a car accident, so you were not supposed to go there. Or maybe it's raining because you need to stay at home and focus on yourself instead of going out and wasting money on something useless. That's what awareness is. That's what having the third eye open is. It's you start to see the other dimensions of reality. You're not one-dimensional anymore. Oh, I'm planning to go here. Why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen? Why this thing that I wanted didn't happen? No. You start perceiving with your third eye the other dimensions. This didn't happen because something else better is there for you. And you hold an incredible wisdom within you. You're the high priestess. You're the high priest as well. You have so much knowledge and wisdom that you just need to access. It's within you. You need to do the work. You need to do some research. You need to practice your tools that will allow you to connect to spirit. But when you do so, you're going to access that wisdom that's within you. You have it. And spirit wants you to access it. It's also what was allowing you to become the king or the queen in your past life. It's that high priestess energy. The high priestess is the mediator between the spirit realm and the physical realm. She is one of the guardians of the gates of the spirit realm. That's why she has the knowledge of the spirit realm, and you do, but you need to use it. You're not using it. Instead of using the energy to create negative situations in your life that are detrimental to your spirit and to your body and to your health eventually, use that energy to activate the high priestess within you. And as I'm saying the high priestess, just look at the smoke. It's not turning off as earlier. Look how long it's staying around. Because that's who you are. You're the high priestess. You're supposed to be the high priestess. See the smoke? It's not stopping. Everything is interconnected. Everything is reflective of the words, of the energies. Everything. Even the smoke. Even the fire. Everything can be a sign to your life of what's going on around you. Smoke, fire, water, air, the elements, people around you. But I know that you feel the energy feels, it doesn't feel good for you. You feel like you're beat up. You feel like the world is beating you up. See, I'm telling you these beautiful things, that you're the high priestess and that you have this beautiful energy, but you feel that it's not manifesting. You feel that the world is beating you up. Spirit here reminds you that the plane of the physical reality, this 3D plane, consists of suffering. Your job is to overcome suffering with the wisdom that you hold, the wisdom of the high priestess, the wisdom of the queen, the wisdom of the king. Life is beating up everyone, even though it seems like it's not beating up some people, but it's beating them up in a different way than it's beating you up. It's beating up every single person, but in different ways. And the people who know how to find that inner peace and not react to the circumstances of life. So this is the most important point. If you learn how to not react to the circumstances of life, then suffering won't affect you anymore. Then you're gonna become numb. It's like life is beating you up, but you're numb. That doesn't affect you. It affects other people, but it doesn't affect you. You can have the most chaotic situation or problem, but you're not reacting to it, and you still feel peaceful because you understand that life is about overcoming that suffering by not reacting to it, by not agitating to it. The goal of the alchemist, the goal of the master, is to empty the sulfur, to empty that sulfuric energy, the anima. The goal of the alchemist is to empty it and balance it. That energy is necessary. You need it. You need it to do beautiful things in life, but it needs to be balanced. That energy needs to be always low. And when that energy is low, that's when you become still. That's when you become aligned. That's when you become silent, like the wise person, like the wise man, like the wise woman. You don't see people who reflect wisdom jumping up and down and talking so loud. And no, they're silent. They're still. They're aligned. So that agitation, that reaction, that energy that always makes you like, that makes you angry, that's what you need to work on reducing and even getting rid of. You have to get rid of that. And when you reach that level, life is not going to affect you anymore. These problems of life and these circumstances. And you will be surprised how it affects other people, but to you, it doesn't budge you at all. Because now you're aware and you understand that you came here to be content, to be happy within you. That's what you came here to do. to be a good person, to do good things, and to be happy and content within yourself. You're not gonna let this dimension of suffering affect you. Because as I have said before, the only thing you can control in one reincarnation is yourself. It's what's within you. That's the only thing you can control. Anything outside of you, you can't control it. But a lot of new age information is confusing because it tells you that what's outside of you is a reflection of what's inside of you. Although that's true, but only to a certain extent, because you're still interacting with thousands and millions of other people. You're not, that would be 100% true if you were alive by yourself on Earth, then yes. If you were just alive by yourself, then what's within you is going to reflect 100%. But right now you're interacting with hundreds, thousands, millions of people around the planet. So everyone's world is going to interfere and interact and overlap. So yes, what's within you reflects outside of you, as within so without, yes, but to a certain extent. And that's why there's a lot of external situations that you cannot control whatsoever, no matter what you do. The only thing you can control is that you don't let them change who you are. You don't let them mess up your day. You don't let them make you react. And that's how the sages became enlightened, because they weren't reactive to life. And you have that wisdom and you can attain it. So Spirit is reminding you of that, okay? So enjoy life. Focus always on the positive things that you have in your life. That's another thing that Spirit is saying that can help you reduce that energy, that negative energy, negative sulfuric energy that is unnecessary. Focus on the positive things. Instead of saying, why is my kid not having good grades? Transmute that. This is alchemy again. Transmute that energy and say, I'm so happy my kid is healthy. My kid is beautiful. My kid is a wonderful, beautiful human being. I'm so happy that I have this beautiful kid who makes my life so good. I'm so happy to have this beautiful kid who I love so much. See, you transmute the energy. Don't focus on the negative things, focus on the positive things. And that's how you become the master. Okay? And I'm called to stop here. I hope this reading helped. And I'll see you in the next reading. Arosmush ifesechen zarosh kelleren. Thank you.